Welcome to this SkillPad video resource, where we make learning simple. In this video, we are going to look at computer hardware and system startup. Building a computer is like assembling a high-tech Lego set. No magic spells required. Just follow along. The computer's body is the case. Think of it as your hardware's house. Inside, you've got the motherboard. That's your main street, connecting everything. The CPU? That's the brain. It does all the thinking. RAM is your short-term memory, while storage drives, like SSDs or HDDs, are the long-term memory keepers. When you assemble, start with the motherboard, then gently pop in the CPU. Watch those pins. Snap in the RAM sticks like Lego pieces, and connect your storage drives with cables. Power supply goes in last, like plugging your house into the grid. Double-check connections, then hit the power button. If fans spin and lights blink, you're golden. You just built your own PC. Not so scary, right? Now that we've seen the components of our PC, let's zoom in on each part and see what it really does. First up, the CPU, or Central Processing Unit. Think of it as the computer's chief decision maker. It takes instructions from programs and crunches numbers at lightning speed, making sure your tasks get done. Next, we have RAM, Random Access Memory. It's like your computer's notepad. Whenever you open an app or a file, RAM holds that information temporarily, so your CPU can access it quickly. More RAM means your computer can juggle more tasks at once. The motherboard is the main circuit board, the grand connector. Every piece of hardware plugs into it, allowing the CPU, RAM, storage, and other parts to talk to each other through electrical pathways called buses. Storage drives, like SSDs and HDDs, are your computer's filing cabinets. They keep your files, photos, and programs safe, even when the power's off. SSDs are speedy, while HDDs offer more space for less money. The power supply unit, or PSU, is the unsung hero. It converts electricity from your wall outlet into just the right amount needed for each part, keeping everything powered up and safe from surges. Lastly, peripherals, your keyboard, mouse, monitor, and even printers. These devices let you interact with your computer, turning your ideas into digital action. Together, these physical devices form a well-oiled machine. Each plays a unique role, ensuring your computer boots up, runs smoothly, and responds to your every command. Now that you know what each part does, let's put it all together. Here's a simple step-by-step guide to assembling your very own computer. Step 1. Unbox all your components and lay them out on a clean, static-free surface. Make sure you have your case, motherboard, CPU, RAM, storage drives, power supply, and all necessary cables and screws. Step 2. Prepare your case by removing the side panels. This gives you plenty of room to work and makes installing parts easier. Step 3. Place the motherboard's I/O shield into the back of the case. Now gently lower the motherboard into position, lining it up with the standoffs. Secure it with the screws provided. Step 4. Install the CPU. Open the CPU socket on the motherboard, carefully place the CPU in, and close the latch. Next, attach the CPU cooler according to its instructions. Step 5. Slot in your RAM sticks. Find the RAM slots on the motherboard, open the latches, and press the RAM in until it clicks into place. Step 6. Mount your storage drives. Slide your SSD or HDD into its bay and secure it. Connect the data and power cables to the drive. Step 7. Install the power supply. Slide the PSU into its compartment, usually at the bottom or top rear of the case, and screw it in place. Step 8. Connect all the necessary cables. This includes the 24-pin motherboard power cable, CPU power cable, storage drive cables, and any case fans or front panel connectors. Step 9. Double-check all connections. Make sure everything is secure and there are no loose screws or cables. Step 10. It's the big moment. First, power on. Plug in the power cable, press the power button, and watch for lights and fans. If all goes well, you'll see the system boot up on your monitor. And that's it. You've just assembled your own computer. Now that your computer is fully assembled, let's make sure you know how to start and shut it down safely. First, double-check that all cables are properly connected before you power on. This includes your monitor, keyboard, mouse, and the main power cable. Next, press the power button and wait patiently as your system boots up. If prompted, log in using your credentials. When it's time to shut down, make sure to save all your work and close any open applications. Then click on the Start menu, select Shutdown, and wait for your computer to power off completely. If you need to perform maintenance or want to ensure maximum safety, unplug the system from the wall after it's fully shut down. By following these steps every time, you'll help prevent data loss and protect your hardware from unnecessary damage. And now that your computer is up and running, let's explore how to use some of the most common computer peripherals: keyboard, mouse, printer, and external drives. Let's start with the keyboard and mouse. These input devices are your main tools for interacting with your computer. Plug them into the correct USB ports, and your system should recognize them automatically. If your mouse or keyboard isn't working, try switching to a different USB port or restarting your computer. Always keep liquids away from these devices to prevent accidental damage. Next, let's talk about printers. Connect your printer to your computer using a USB cable or set it up wirelessly, following the manufacturer's instructions. Install any necessary drivers, which you can usually find on the printer's website. If your documents aren't printing, check that the printer has paper and ink, and make sure it's set as the default device on your computer. Finally, external drives like USB flash drives or portable hard drives are great for backing up and transferring files. Plug the drive into a USB port, and it should appear as a new folder or drive on your desktop. Always eject your drive safely before unplugging it to avoid data loss or corruption. Remember, if a device isn't working, check the cables, restart your computer, and consult the user manual or manufacturer's website for troubleshooting tips. By following these basic guidelines and safety precautions, you'll make the most of your peripherals and keep your computer experience smooth and frustration-free. Thank you for using this SkillPad video resource. We hope it made light work of computer hardware and its use. Come with us as we journey through the world of technology for your learning pleasure. We hope to see you again soon.